All right, so the plan now, I was going to have a catch-up day where we played 2 games. Just not really a reason to do that. We've got Tigers have a day off on Monday. Now we have Mondays off most of the month. So what we're gonna do is just play. Well, we got this past Monday off. We have next Monday off. That's when we're gonna play. Essentially, it'll be the catch-up game. We'll be playing everything up until that point from a day behind, but not super worried about it. As long as it's not like 2 weeks before we had a day off, I was kind of leaning there because I'd really love to get back into some college football, especially with the title update today. So that is the plan. But we've got one game here against Seattle. Alex Faedo versus Brian Wu, 9-8 with a 4.64 ERA. Now, the only problem is, didn't Faedo pitch yesterday?
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. We bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Julio Rodriguez. He leads the team in wins above replacement, so most days you can expect him to be a big factor for these guys.
Yeah, Boog, he's definitely a huge piece of the puzzle for this ball club right now. He's just having a really nice year.
Brian Wu starts for the Seattle Mariners a day after a hour and 40-minute 12-11 loss. Ball inside starts the game. It was pretty bad, Pat. It was a grind. I was hoping we were going to get caught up in Tigers franchise yesterday, and then we had an hour and 40-minute game, our longest of the season by far. Grounded foul, 90-mile-an-hour cutter out of the right hand of Brian Wu. Fouled away by today's Tigers leadoff hitter and usual leadoff hitter these days in Wenzel Perez, batting .263. Ooh, 93-mile-per-hour sinker, apparently out in front. And this was a problem yesterday. Our timing not really there right now. Wow. Those last 2 pitches pretty hittable, but Brian Wu going to strike out Perez to start this one. Change up at 84, just way too far out in front, and we were out in front in 2 straight pitches. I mean, you can't leave that there. So now Gio, slow it down a little bit. Elevated sinker starts the at-bat.
Usually a third baseman, but today starting at first.
Ooh, that's a nice slider early out of Brian Wu. Yesterday's starter and Bryce Miller really took a couple innings to get going. Wow. Not often we go down looking at 3 straight, but Wu has struck out the first 2 Tigers he's faced today. Our patience was rewarded yesterday, and really the only reason we were in the game. We scored 11 runs despite only having 6 hits. Riley had 2 of them. And they both left the yard, and this one's going to have a chance as well. Right center field, Julio Rodriguez scales the wall, but it's gone. Riley Greene with a home run. 3rd home run in 2 games against Seattle. Hell, third home run in 10 innings. 1-0 Tigers. Riley Greene has done it again.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another.
I mean, J-Rod certainly. I don't know how far over the wall this was, but I mean he scaled it. He was close.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
So now we move on to Carp. Fastball in. That's a very, very hittable pitch, but who's been living up in the zone early? That one hit pretty well, center field. Carpenter's gone to dead center. However, it stays in the ballpark. J-Rod on the warning track. Riley Greene, however, goes deep. 1-0 Tigers before Keter Montero takes them out.
Back at T-Mobile Park, and starting in this one, number 54.
Oh, God, he doesn't even have his name in the game. Well, Keter Montero, that's his repertoire, at least for the moment. It's going to be a little bit of tinkering. And welcome to the majors for Keter Montero. Here's the top for average hitter in the American League.
Somehow they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Fastball in, 96 miles an hour. Velocity, not going to be a problem. The command, oh boy.
Just missed.
On a day after we could not pitch. Neither team could pitch. Curveball on the ground, Veerling. Gonna be a tough play, but he makes it. Why we put him over there? He's got a much better arm than Gio. So now it'll be Randy Arozarena, and then Julio Rodriguez, Cal Raleigh, Luke Raley, J.P. Crawford, Justin Turner, Ty France, and Mitch Haniger. I do believe the same exact lineup that we saw yesterday for Seattle. And Randy Arozarena had a nice day yesterday, but who on Seattle didn't? In the air center field. Could be a quick first inning here for Montero.
Makes the catch. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So digging in.
Now Rodriguez with an 8-game hit streak. Montero, 4-pitch pitcher. Slider will miss.
And that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight. Last thing
That slider again. See if he can't throw it better.
or even off the end, trying to find that sweet spot on the back.
Nah, we didn't. J-Rod to right center field. That gets down all the way to the wall.
Splits the gap in right center.
As if the Mariners didn't get enough extra base hits last night. J-Rod in his first at-bat takes advantage of a mistake slider for his 35th double of the year. The opposite field gap. It's all because I said this could be a quick inning.
So man aboard.
So now here need is Cal Raleigh.
Cal Raleigh.
Fastball fouled off.
Back to our left.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters.
Now Montero's been on the IRL Tigers for quite some time, but because of how badly he's made in game,
The 0-1.
changeup swung on and missed.
Too soon at strike 2.
Especially appearance-wise, took a while for him to actually get some playing time. Slider foul. Now we got lucky there. I really probably shouldn't have tried the backdoor slider with a pitcher of Montero's caliber, but curveball right back up the middle, and this is going to be a tie game.
Rodriguez trying to score.
2 2-out hits make it 1-1, and we might be shaping up for a fucking barn burner again. Because once again, I mean, Seattle's done this already now through the first 2 games of the series. They're hitting good pitches by Tigers.
Digs in now. Homered last night. Added another hit as well.
Luke Raley with a home run a night ago, his 20th of the season. Change up low.
Downstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a roll
On the ground. Veerling, quick throw, and an accurate one. Ends the inning, but the Mariners tie the game. Cal Raleigh after a 2-out double by Julio Rodriguez, and Rodriguez just way too fast to even think about going home.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the
Go yard. Well, I'd love to, but the problem is it's Matt Veerling.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball high.
There. 1-0.
And we already did go yard. But dangerous when he does get on the bases with his speed. And that's a home run pitch, but Veerling not much on it.
He makes the grab.
Fly ball to center field to Rodriguez for out number 1.
And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows.
Did I watch SummerSlam? It took me like parts of 4 nights, but yes. Meadows foul. 98 on the fastball. Yeah, we were the hotel we were in down in Clarkston for the concert. Actually had a rare thing when it comes to hotels. They had like smart TVs in there, so we were trying to cast the game, or not the game, the pay-per-view, to the TV, and we could never figure it out. So I fell asleep watching that on my phone.
One down, base is empty.
But also, not even just at the hotel, a couple nights here as well.
In the sunbook, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there.
I mean, I really liked it for the most part.
Sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Ooh. That sinker fastball combination, especially with the difference in speed, gonna be nasty. And he's got a cutter as well. That's even slower than the sinker.
And now it's 1-2.
Went fishing, and he probably should have got that call. Really nice at-bat thrown here by Brian Wu. And now full count. Well, we were in a bunch of these a night ago. I want to say it might have even been double-digit 3-2 counts. And a walk to Parker Meadows, which is dangerous. However, Wu with a good fastball. I'm not certain we want to be on the move here. See if Jake Rogers can break out. He's been ice cold for a month and a half.
In the OBP department. Swings through that.
That ain't helping. Yeah, isn't he? What the fuck? How does that dirty scumbag pull not only Rhea Ripley, but Liv Morgan as well, man?
Next offering is in for a strike.
Do you already know what the bad news is? No, I don't think so.
And that one is in
1-2. The bad news is just simple. Well, okay, so maybe you do know. Maybe a lot of people know, because I did talk about it briefly, about the possibility of having to restart CMU Dynasty. And I think we're at that point. 2-2 on Rogers.
2-2.
Because so the big concern, and the reason I say this is because it wasn't addressed in the title update today. Is the fact that I can't earn coach points. Like, my coach is just always going to be the same, so I'm never going to get more hours for recruiting. I'm never going to get any of that. We are going to be... It's such an uphill battle if we keep the same dynasty. So I think the best way is to restart it. But a big 2-2 here for Jake Rogers. Make it 3-2. Back-to-back 3-2 counts. And yeah, no, I'm not restarting it because of the FCS thing. I actually kind of, in a way, like the FCS teams being absolutely, like, super powered.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Swings, that's just like that.
Get a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts.
Damn it.
Yesterday, another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry went deep in the ball game last night.
Didn't miss that cutter by much, though. Here's McKinstry. Ball 1.
Just missed.
And, like, don't get me wrong, the FCS teams, all of them being that overpowered, is a little bit ridiculous, but I don't know, I just thought it was funny. Oh, Christ, Zach.
Too far, and it's a strike.
That's the poor plate discipline of these Tigers hitters. It's just killing us lately. I can check the swing as early as I want and, and actually probably be on time, but the plate discipline's so bad, don't matter. High fly ball to center field. It's going to end the second inning. A couple of fly balls to Rodriguez here in this inning to go along with the Jake Rogers strikeout. Keter Montero heads back to the mound. J.P. Crawford, Justin Turner, and Ty France due up.
Back in Seattle, and now J.P. Crawford.
This team's got hit streaks all over the lineup. Good Lord.
The pitch.
Fastball on the outside edge from Keter Montero. 0-1. Change up, back up the middle, and Baez can't get it.
So, runner aboard to start the inning.
I've just been so conscious about diving lately because I feel like we've made plays harder by doing that.
Here's Justin Turner.
Now here's Justin Turner batting .314.
He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Slider apparently finds the edge.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And
Wow.
there's a foul ball.
Greene will have no play. So 0-2 on Turner. That's a bad curveball. Runners on the move. The throw from Rogers on the third base side of the bag.
Position.
Crawford advances into scoring position with nobody out.
He anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position.
So a wild pitch for Montero. I think if that throws on the first base side, we probably get him. It was a real late decision to jump.
The 1-2.
Oh boy.
Gets a piece.
Deep left field, but way foul.
No outs. Runner on second.
See if we can just power one past him. Nope, that's foul. Same spot as the previous one.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup.
Slider, swing and a miss.
I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Strikeout for Keter Montero. That is his first in the majors.
First strikeout of his major league career.
Now, I don't know why in this game, of all the games where we have MLB debuts, the intro was actually surprisingly short to this game. They didn't even mention the fact that it was one.
Pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in
A one away for Ty France.
early in their career.
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff, or
Ooh.
strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still...
Got a swing and a miss there.
Stick his chest out a little bit further.
Curveball
This one
would
in
not
the dirt.
chase, and of course now Rogers with a decent throw.
One out and a runner at second.
And it's going to drop left field.
Coming home.
Not really, yeah, especially with the way Carpenter got that ball. We had no chance. It is 2-1 Seattle. Two strikes on Ty France and a mistake. I mean, a little bit. It is still a slider away, but still way too hittable there.
Put it in foul territory. And that right there was
2-1.
One down. And up next for Seattle, Mitch Haniger.
Slider up and away.
Last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win.
Well, Mitch Haniger came into yesterday's game, I believe, batting .203.
France, the base
After
runner,
yesterday,
one out.
he's up to .210. On the ground to Gio.
Could be two.
Let's throw down to second. Not in time. I got locked onto the first base bag for whatever reason. We had to tag it before we made the throw and can't get the double play.
Flips over. Josh Rojas, the next to hit.
So now here's Rojas. He had 2 hits a night ago.
0-1, no strikes.
Really like to keep this where it is.
So far, bottom half of inning number 2.
On the ground to Baez. Should be a makeable play. Rojas 0 for 2, and the Mariners only get 1. But Ty France does indeed give Seattle the lead. They already have 4 hits through 2 innings. For the record, I do have to go up and get Jordo at some point. Just don't know when. That'll be a very quick thing when it does happen. So top of the third. Here's Baez.
With that good live arm delivers.
And ground ball right to the first baseman, Ty France.
And a quick out, number one.
Can't be wasting that bats like that. That's terrible. It's fastball low and in. A little bit more patient here. We did such a good job of that yesterday. But to be fair, Wu isn't giving us much of a choice. Outside of maybe that one at-bat there to Baez, we really haven't wasted any. Ball one to Winsel. 1-1 now. 0 in the series. Sinker's acting like a changeup right now. It's just nasty. And then the fact he's got a changeup too. That's real rough.
The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone.
He's got a selection of 4 pitches that are really going to act kind of the same at times, but then finish very differently. I mean, the sinker and the changeup going to be pretty much the same, and cutter and slider are both going to cut inside to lefties here. But that slider's just going to fall off the table. It makes it really hard to guess. 4th strikeout for Brian Wu already.
There's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's
right over the top of it.
And the catcher working together.
That was actually a good timing swing. Oh my! Gio Urshela to left field on a cutter, middle up, has tied the game. Well, there's some rare power from Gio. Home run number 12. And I say rare because in terms of home run hitters on this team, not really all that high. I mean, Greene and Carpenter obviously higher to home run totals, and then, I mean, even Torkelson, when he was on the team, we had more home runs with Torque in his half a season than we did with Gio Urshela, who really hasn't had any time off of the team. Riley Greene got on top of that one to end the third. Can't get his 4th home run of the series, but Gio Urshela can get his first. 2-2 on the strength of 2 Tigers home runs. Four woos. Yeah, he's going to have a lot of woos at this rate. 2, 3, 4 for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. Slider in the zone. And Montero get a clean inning out of here.
And a foul ball.
Really go a long way. I mean, the pitch count's not in terrible shape, but...
Here's the 0-2.
Whoa, wrong up.
Not sure about that call.
Strike zone appears to be big most of the time, although guys have gotten squeezed as well, so who knows. We had a pretty questionable umpire last night as well. J-Rod. Just don't want to make a mistake to J-Rod because he will make us pay. But we also don't really want to put him on base either with his speed. Change up. Fair ball. Kicks off the wall. It may be a double. Oh, we should have thrown it directly to second base. We would have had him. Julio Rodriguez with his second double of the game. Both of them have gone the opposite way. This one right down the line, the previous one in the gap. Dude's just special. That's a changeup down and in, by the way. Cal Raleigh drove in J-Rod in this exact scenario.
And that's downstairs and outside.
With Rodriguez on second base. Fastball gets strike one.
You see the results.
Rodriguez over at second, one down.
Oh, boy. And it's the same exact result.
Around third. He'll score.
That is the same hit he scored Rodriguez on the first time. Opposite way. I mean, come on. Looked like he flew open there as well. It's like, good Lord.
One gone, runner at first.
Well, now Luke Raley.
Luke Raley.
Foul. Montero just staring at the one strikeout right now.
And a pitch.
It could be a short major league debut, which is bad news.
Good eye
No,
right
Christ,
there.
2-1. Got him, nice slider.
2-2.
Not throwing how we wanted.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment.
Oh, he got rung up on that too.
Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch. Oh, big power guy right there. And
Oh, Montero.
speed. It's hard.
Yet another strikeout.
Once you committed, they try to check the swing.
Kind of both of them questionable.
Crawford.
JP Crawford 1-for-1.
And takes a look at a called strike. One run across in the frame so far.
Oh boy.
Here in this
Deep right field, and Riley Greene started in.
bounce off the wall. Should be extra bases.
Throw coming from McKinstry. Should be out. It is.
Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Riley Greene with a throw to Zach McKinstry, and McKinstry
Just gets him in time.
to Rogers applies the tag. Raleigh thrown out at home.
Start of the fourth. Now here's the Tigers.
Well, here's Carpenter.
Gary Carpenter.
Just missed home run number 43 his last time.
Pitch. Bottom of the zone and a
Who's
called
firing
strike.
strikes?
Carpenter, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Check
Ooh.
swing, no appeal.
Boog, if I was to break it down and
Looked
make
like
it
about
simple,
the
I would
same
say
pitch
right
there.
field is kind of a
Got us
chill
to
spot
flinch
compared to left field.
before we could pick up on what it
Left
was.
field's the second hot corner, in my opinion.
Oh,
Back our way, and that's out of play.
oh, come on. Just off the end of the bat. Only reason we missed it.
And that's off the inside.
Got really lucky with two check swings to this at bat. Tried to swing it. Everything.
And this is
3-2.
inside.
Well, we've only been live 50 minutes, and we are indeed in the fourth, but a whole lot quicker because we spent a good chunk of time fixing Keeter Montero.
Outside.
Make it a walk for Kerry Carpenter, the second of the game for Wu.
No strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new
Well,
batter, but he needs to get
makes
back
sense.
in the strike
Leading
zone.
home run hitter in the American League. Ooh.
Bat next.
Just couldn't pull the string on that, or pull a trigger on that changeup.
By a run. Top
Worked
half,
out.
number
Just
4.
missed outside. That's a good cutter.
Finds the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Freezes you.
Did he go? Yes, he did.
Check swing luck kind of ran out. 1-2 now on Matt Vierling. Ground ball. This is going to be a tough double play. They'll get Carpenter, but no chance to get Vierling.
Recognized changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So now Parker Meadows.
Detroit, Parker
One on, one away. And a chopper foul. We got speed on first base. We got speed in the batter's box.
You too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first.
Wow.
It's tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
It's a good timing whiff. We don't like those.
Los Indios.
Oh.
Fights that one away, and the count remains.
Ooh, just keeps getting faster. Just a smidge late on that sinker.
Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch
Ooh.
misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Changeup just falls off the table. 1-2. Ooh, good protection.
Left side, he'll see another.
1-2 again. Oh my God. Look at the movement on that cutter. That looked like it started kind of right on the edge of the outside and the middle part of the plate, and then look at the break on that thing. Fouled off. Oh, well, hey, I don't have to go anywhere.
Coming up.
Come on. All right, pitch number 8.
Righty to the plate.
Way high.
Misses. Counts
Full count on Parker Meadows. And he had a battle like this last night.
Running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position.
And that one hit fairly well. Not well enough, I don't believe. Mitch Haniger
That's on number 2.
runs it down. 2 away in the 4th.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Jake Rogers.
Here's Rogers. Pack it up.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Just imagine if we could get him going again, man. Otherwise, he's going to lose his starts to Dylan Dingler very quickly. And so the sad part is that sometimes with Jake, the swings have been there. It's just the contact, the lack of contact. Only 49 against righties.
Righty delivers.
2-1. It has been a long inning for Brian Wu. Nearing 60 pitches. Dude, I tried to hit down on that, and Rogers got underneath it. He didn't strike out. I guess there's that plus.
Tigers lead 1. They trail it.
Tigers trail by a run as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Keter Montero has not had a clean inning yet. See if he can even get through this inning.
Bottom 4, down the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner, 1 for 5 in the series. And we had just seen Turner with Toronto.
Showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of
And for the most part, kept him in check in that series as well.
On top of that, they forced this starter
1-1.
to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Ooh. He's got some good action on that changeup. It's just the command that's terrible. Oh, Christ. Well, we're lucky that's going to go foul. That wasn't a great slider. Turner opened up too early. A 1-2. Whoa! Wasn't even Montero's best fastball, 95. He's got 4 strikeouts now, so somewhere along the way, I missed one.
If you do, it's a foul ball. And, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when
So here's Ty France.
Got to figure out a way to put them away. Did a nice job right there.
France.
1 for 1.
Takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there.
Change up on the ground. Baez with a slow runner down the line. His hit so slow is actually a close play. Only 77 stamina for Montero, so chances of going deep already aren't that good.
That's through there for a strike.
Gonna need him to have a couple clean innings. On the ground to Baez. This time he'll make the play. Cross-body throw. How about a 1-2-3 inning?
And
First of his career for Keter Montero, McKinstry, Baez, and Perez, but the Tigers down a run.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Zach McKinstry.
See if Zach McKinstry can duplicate his success from a night ago. A home run in last night's game, the 12-11 loss. Saw 3 sinkers his first time. Rip foul. Really slowed down the cutter there, 89 miles an hour.
They have to figure out a way to hit the off-speed stuff because right now they've yet to get a single hit on anything other than a fastball.
2 cutters to start McKinstry off 1-1.
So until they prove they can at least fight some of that off-speed
Haven't seen
stuff
much of that changeup at all.
they're gonna keep
Imagine he
steady
incorporates
ball,
that at some
making
point.
those changeups and the like.
Next pitch in for a strike.
Not yet.
And a count.
2 cutters and a sinker now for a 1-2 count. And make it 2-2. Oh, well, he's actually batting right now. Jordo's gotten in on the Zach McKinstry pick the stick train. 3-2 count as well, so, oh boy, no pressure.
Kicks and fires.
Foul, hold off. We chased the pitch way below the zone. Wow. Just that late break on the sinker. Looks like it's right down there. It just falls, man.
And here it comes.
Oh, my goodness. Zach McKinstry, right center field. It is gone. Well, how about that?
That one felt good, and we are starting.
Oh, goodness. Home run number 12 for Zach McKinstry. And he's homered on back-to-back days.
That's a bad combo.
Tie game again.
Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stand.
Now, I'm glad I said something about her picking McKinstry before the home run. Otherwise, the integrity of pick the stick may have been questioned.
Enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run.
We've hit two of our home runs, I believe, on cutters, middle up. And now Baez to deep center field. However, don't think it's deep enough. It's not. That's out number 1.
And there's one away.
The batter, number 46.
So the batting order turns.
Let's see if we can get Wenzel Perez going here. 0 for 2 in the game, 0 for 6 in the series. 2 Ks today. Ball 1. Taylor Saucedo, Gregory Santos. Santos we saw last night, yes? In the shit show game.
One down, base is empty.
And 2-0 on Wenzel.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier.
So early in this game, well, through the 5th inning here, Tigers have scored a run in every other inning.
The right-hander deals.
We don't have any other hits. We have 3 runs on 3 hits. They're all home runs. 1 for Greene, 1 for Urshela, 1 for McKinstry. As Wenzel Perez flies out for out number 2 here in the top of the 5th. Brian Woo's 70th pitch will start off this 2-out at bat against Urshela. Ooh.
And it's fouled away.
Well, we can't get lucky twice in one game. Gio already blasted one. That was a good pitch to do so on, but fouled straight back. Ooh, yep. Well, I mean, Montero's been getting those calls all game. On the edges. Can't complain too much. And to the opposite field. Gonna get caught. Stayed in the air too long. Right at Mitch Haniger. But how about 3 solo shots for the Tigers in this game? Curly fries for somebody. McKinstry goes deep to tie the game. I don't even know if the Tigers broadcast does that anymore. Used to be if the Tigers hit 3 home runs in the game, you had to take a newspaper clipping to an Arby's to get a free small order of curly fries.
The right-hander back to work.
And line drive right to, speak of the devil, Zach McKinstry. 1 pitch, 1 out. Josh Rojas, leading for average hitter in the American League, is 0 for 3 in this game, and been one of the smallest factors for the Mariners through a game and a half of this series. Whoa. Arozarena way out in front on the slider. Fastball will miss.
Good eye in that spot. The pitch.
Change up, rip, foul.
Wrapped foul.
Well, we fooled him once on the slider. See if we can do it again.
Right-hander kick steals.
Yes, we can!
Slider got him.
Randy Arozarena strikes out. That's Montero's 5th.
A couple of quick outs for the starter.
Now, the only problem is, look who's coming up. Julio Rodriguez, who's doubled twice in 2 at-bats. I want to try and avoid the pitches in this at-bat that are going to be the biggest possible mistakes. Down the line to Urshela. How about another 1-2-3 inning for Keter Montero? Tigers have tied it. Can they take the lead in the 6th? It's Greene, Carpenter, and Veerling due up. I mean, hey, at least today we have the same amount of hits as we do runs. Yesterday, we were only as successful as we were because the Mariners just couldn't stop putting people on base. Whether it be walks, hit by pitches, errors. So Brian Wu, as well as he did pitch, did allow the 3 home runs. And we're in a tie game, and Wu will earn a no decision.
And a pitch.
Riley Greene, first pitch. It's knocked down, but Greene's going to get on.
That leaves him without a throw.
One hell of a play over there. Play second base for Seattle. Luke Raley? I don't know. So now Carpenter, I don't want to take him out of this game. Although, is Saucedo a long reliever? Because that may influence a decision. Taylor Saucedo. No, he's not. So we will leave Carpenter in here. Only 23 stamina for Saucedo. Pretty much a successful at-bat here for Carey is not grounding into a double play. Carpenter does have a 10-game hit streak going. 0 for 1 with a walk. And line drive. That's a good thing that didn't hit the ground, because otherwise that is an easy double play. To be honest, should have let that drop. Knock it down in front of you. Don't have crazy speed from either runner. So now Matt Veerling. I believe 2 of his 4 home runs on the year have come against lefties. Which is surprising because he's only got, well, he's actually up to 30 power against lefties. How about that? And then late on the sinker. I really thought he was going change up there. Putting it where it was just to kind of goof up our timing a little bit, but it's 0-2. There was the changeup. That's the pitch I was looking for. A pitch later. Wow. I would love to get like a stat cast on that sinker, because it looks like it just comes down. I mean, look at that. Look at where it started to where it ended. Worm burner.
And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
So now it's Parker Meadows. This is about a player I do believe we're going to sub out here. Now, just who are we going to do it with? I mean, Valade can't hit. Madras can't hit. We haven't even seen Madras in a game. Give me Malloy, but he's probably only going to be a pinch hitter. You can get on. Probably pinch run with Valade. Went around. Malloy up to 227 on the average. Still looking for his first major league home run. Ah, Christ. I don't even know he had a sweeper. 0-2. It's low. May have checked. Yes.
Pitch appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard.
Well, the restart of building CMU in College Football 25 coming up after this game. Excited to get into the first title update for that game. Fixed a bunch of concerns. Hopefully there's no new ones that have come from it. But I think our dynasty is doomed. That's low. It's a 3-2 count on Malloy. Jake Rogers on deck, who's been stuck on 19 home runs, I want to say, since mid-June. What a pitch. What a slider to get Justin Henry Malloy. I don't know. I might leave him in the game until that spot in the lineup comes up again, and then maybe we go to, I don't know who we'd bring in, but go to someone else. A bit more speed.
So remaining in the game defensively, Justin Henry Malloy. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. So now it's the 4-hole.
So 64 pitches for Keter Montero in this game. But he has at least gone through 5. I'm going to warm up Will Vest and Tyler Holton, but hope that I don't have to use them here in this inning.
And a pitch.
Fastball in on Cal Raleigh. There's 2 for 2 in this game. Chop foul. Not the greatest pitch, but curveball rung him up again. Man, Montero's strikeouts are, half of them are questionable. But it's been getting called against them all game, so gotta adjust. Here is Luke Raley. 0 for 2. Shallow center. That drops in front of Malloy for a 1-out single. And some pretty good speed on base now with Raley.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch for him lately. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job.
Not the greatest bit of contact, but enough for it to fall.
He hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball.
Now Crawford.
Let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Change up in the zone. Just never fell down. J.P. Crawford's 2 for 2. Actually finally got some confidence here for Keter Montero. On the ground to McKinstry. This could be 2. On to Baez 1. The throw back to first. It is a double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy.
Well, we may be able to pitch into the 7th. Keter Montero in his MLB debut. Hasn't been pretty, but we're in a tie game.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, JT Shagwar.
And has relievers go, he's got a big
JT Shagwa on for game number 49. Pitched 49 innings on the year with an outstanding 2.02 ERA. Now, if only we could have got Jake Rogers up last time, but here he goes, 0 for 2.
And the pitch. Downed ball here, rolls
Slider foul.
Shagwa, a 6'3" righty, 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012.
Rogers has chopped 2 pitches into the dirt. Same damn spot, 2 different pitches. Timed him well enough to just chop him straight down. It's just that kind of stretch right now for Jake.
in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in.
So here comes McKinstry.
Kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Good slider in on him.
Box again, takes the strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes.
Home runs in back-to-back days for Zach McKinstry, batting .296. And hit hard, but right at second base. That's Josh Rojas over there. Hit real hard by Zach, but not far enough away from a Mariner. 2 outs on 5 pitches for Shagwa. Now it is Baez. I just couldn't pull the trigger on it early enough. Now 0-1.
2 down, nobody on.
And he's going to hit one on the ground to Rojas. Got jammed with a sinker. Easy, efficient inning for JT Shagwa. Wouldn't be surprised if he pitches the 8th. Stretch time in a 3-3 tie.
All tied up at 3 apiece.
Threw better than an immaculate inning. 7 goddamn pitches. Keter Montero heads back out. And that one blasted. A mistake in location. Malloy can't cut it off. And 18-speed Justin Turner starts the 7th with a double. The good news is that we do have that action in the pen. Sad part is Parker Meadows cuts that off. Well, we're going to hope that Will Vest can come on and be efficient here in this 7th. Because if he does, we might let him pitch the 8th. With the bullpen in the shape that it is right now. Slider, he got the call here against Ty France. Fastball is foul. Off the top of the net. That's not a great pitch. Greene coming in. They do not send the runner. Could be a huge break. We can figure out a way to get out of this. Turner just a bit too slow for them to think about it. But now we're getting in. We're going to have to face at least the first couple batters here in the order. Haniger right back up the middle with the infield in. Mariners take the lead. Montero going to get charged with that 4th run, unfortunately. I mean, infield in, wouldn't have been my call, especially this early. And now we get Josh Rojas, who we've held in check for a long while. Wow, we've been getting calls in that location all game. We didn't get that one.
We know what you mean.
Sinker is fouled back.
First and second here, no outs.
Change up, that finds a hole. This time, nope, they don't send the runner. The bases are loaded with still nobody away. Oh my God.
Nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
It didn't matter who we put in here, apparently. I mean, Montero did I mean, such a great job given the circumstances, and yet here we are. I mean, pitches on the edges are just finding holes right now. Rockingham is back. Xfinity and trucks only. Really? Need a double play in is such a bad way, even though it's gonna be. It's gonna mean surrendering another run. On the ground. Well, we're gonna get it. No, we're not. Oh my. This 7th inning is falling off the rails, and there's the usual Zach McKinstry error when we start him in the infield. It happens usually every game. It's a tough play, but man. And the worst part is, the best is, he's not making mistakes with these. This is just the Mariners being better. 0-2.
Haniger, the runner at third. Rojas at second. Rosarena on at first with nobody out.
Gotta find a way to get somebody out here, man. This is getting bad in a real hurry. Oh my God. In the air. Center field for Malloy. Bad route to the ball. It's going to be 6-5. Now runners on the corners with one away. I mean, you really feel like... I mean, this is why pitcher wins and losses, you just feel like they have to not matter. Because Montero allowed 1 hit in this inning. Vest allowed 2 hits afterwards. That's what allowed the run. But Montero's going to get charged with this loss if we do indeed lose. Back up the middle, man. My goodness, Seattle's on another level here in this inning. That's a good pitch. It's another good pitch. I mean, he just goes down and gets it. It's what the Mariners have done all inning. I mean, I'm curious to see the location. I think it was fairly good.
Stepping in, Luke Raley, 1 for 3.
It was out of the zone. Out of the zone low. We got 2 lefties coming up. We got it. I mean, I hate doing this, man. We needed 2 innings out of Will Vest. He pitched a third of one.
His numbers are excellent. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. First and third, 1 down.
Change up, chop foul. Yeah, Montero finally made it. We didn't really have a choice today. The center. Oh, Christ, it's drifting. Bad throw from Malloy. 8-3. 5-run 7th is not even over yet.
These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at bats out of this team right now.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford.
I'll tell you this. We see Seattle in the postseason, we're doomed. What the fuck?
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground.
Mercifully, the 7th is over. Seattle bats around. Just good hit location after good hit location on good pitches, man. That's a tough break.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gabe Spire.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Yep. We've allowed 20 runs, and we're not even through 2 games.
Up now for the Tigers.
It's been a fun series, hasn't it? Now, the only saving grace here might be that we do have enough of a deficit here that they shouldn't be going to the back end of their pen. But the Tigers need 5 runs, and we have 6 outs to do it.
And the 1-0.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing.
Wenzelbaum incoming. We can only hope, eh?
The pitch.
Mm,
In the air,
it's a
left
good
side.
swing to do so.
Greene
Got underneath it.
Pulls it in for the out. Then there's one down. And now it's going to be Gio Urshela.
I mean, once again, it's just a lack of hits. Like, yeah, we scored 3 runs, but we have 4 hits on the game. Yesterday we scored 11. We had 6 hits.
And that's outside.
Well, the only problem is Gio already went yard today.
Mariners bullpen. Yimi Garcia.
Yimi Garcia isn't exactly someone I want to see. Two and out.
Another ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th.
I have no idea.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, the A's ruined our fun. They just had to play Taylor Swift's 22 ahead of what they thought was going to be Chicago's 22nd straight loss. You're Oakland. You have to realize this. That's never going to work out well for you.
One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
Wasn't thinking that. Everything's been on an edge. Came inside. Oh my, Gio may have gone deep after all. Left center field, and it's gone. 8-4. Gio Urshela's second of the game. At 13 all year. He's hit 2 tonight. Well, too bad there's no runners on base when that happened.
The odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
I'm sorry, Rally Thong? Can't help you out there.
Greene up now for the Tigers.
Riley Greene 2 for 3. That slider just fell right into the zone.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Back-to-back was never likely. Riley against a lefty.
First, got the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Well, you see, I can't say I own one, so
Kerry Carpenter
out of luck on that.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hit.
Never mind, but Carp always goes yard. Well, yes, but not against lefties.
And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now
Gio Urshela homers, who scored 4 runs on 4 solo shots. Not enough Seattle errors to keep us in this game here today. Oh, Christ. I mean, Tyler Holton may unfortunately have to be a sacrificial lamb here.
Holton back to work.
See if his great command can bail us out. Because a lefty facing 3 straight righties doesn't have a high chance of success, but oh, what a snag by Gio Urshela. I wish I could say I did something there, but that's just an animation taking over.
Love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
So digging in, Ty France.
So now Ty France. Foul.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch.
That one gonna be fair.
And it stays fair.
Down the line.
And that
You think Seattle's sick of
He's digging for
getting extra base hits?
and it's a double, making him 3
Like their 15th of the series.
See the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive from the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it in
Oh, Christ, what is this?
Man at second with one away. Channer for the Mariners.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Hold on 1 second. I mean,
Pitch just misses.
those in chat have already seen the link, but hold on here.
France.
I mean, maybe we do need this. Maybe we do. Check swing, Haniger goes around.
And another ball.
Oh, Christ, man.
Ball 3.
Size M for men. Naturally. On the ground. Gio cut it off. Go over to Holton for out number 2. Yeah, I've seen a lot of officially licensed merch in my time, but I can't say I've ever seen a Detroit Tigers thong. That'd be a tough thing to explain to someone that I own. Just gonna pretend that didn't happen.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, the good news for us is that Rojas' average against lefties is terrible.
Very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
But it happened. No, it didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Swing and a miss. Rough game for Rojas.
But they still lead it by a count of 8-4.
Tigers need 4 as we head to the 9th. Yimi Garcia on.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
If you get it, you have to wear it. My guy. It comes in 2 sizes, small and medium. I don't think that's going very well.
Inside corner for a strike.
And after that pitch, I don't think this 9th is going to go very well. 5-pitch reliever in Yimi Garcia. Chopper. Yearling's got good speed, but I think it's hit a bit too hard. One away.
One up, one down.
Wear it on my head. No. I don't even know if I've ever done like a rally cap on stream.
Justin Henry Malloy went down on strikes his first time through. And now he'll ask for time and step out.
Gonna try and give ourselves a chance. We've got Valade, who can play center field on the off chance we do come back, so.
Now AJ Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter.
What a perfect time it is for a Colt Keith breakout.
Swing and a grounder foul, first base side.
We want mattress. Oh, Christ.
Here at the top of the 9th.
Well, if we're going to lose, we might as well.
Late that time, it's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Inside, nearly got Keith.
1-2 to count. And he deals.
Ball 2.
Well, so, ever since we put him on the roster, he hasn't seen any playing time. Two away here in the 9th. Oh, Christ, it's Rogers. Oh, he is a lefty. All right, why not?
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter. Madris. Trying to get something going for him.
Madris. I've been pronouncing his name wrong this whole time. I was saying Madris. First career, well, not first career, but first at bat of the season. Gonna come here in a pinch hitting spot.
Ball 1, no strikes.
97-mile-an-hour fastball from Yimi Garcia. Mattress? Oh, boy. Foul.
And that one fouled off. The Mariners leading by 4 here in the second game of the series.
Oh, I mean, look at the curveball location. What am I going to do? Couldn't time it any better.
Garcia is just 1 strike
Whoa.
away.
The fuck got into that curveball? Shit's possessed. No cake. No cake. What are you talking about? Swing and a miss. Mariners on the strength of a 5-run 7th inning. Once again, beat us. Well, at least they blew us out this time. To be honest, they deserved to yesterday. Finale of this series gonna happen tomorrow. JT Shagwa gonna wind up with the win for Seattle. Keeter Montero to 0-1 in his MLB debut.